All right, I've been talking for a long time about repainting and fixing up the 1586. Finally had a chance to get to it here this past week. Got everything stripped down off of it, reprimed everything, and started repainting. Now I'm starting to put it back together. I'm sure you're going to notice one thing that's not original right away, and that's going to be the red cab. I've seen a lot of pictures of the cabs painted red, and just kind of like it, like the way it looked. Hopefully once I get the decals and everything put back on there, it'll break it up a little bit. I know the 88 series look good with the red cabs and everything. So anyway, tell you a little bit about what I did here. Still putting it back together. One of the things that I went with is the muffler delete. Been told that that'll help with the paint and the decal on this side. It'll not hold so much heat underneath the hood there, and maybe run a little cooler EGTs too, which I'm not monitoring currently. I don't have a gauge for it, but it's not turned up terribly much at all. If anything, it might be 10% over, if that, over factory on the injection pump. So I did that. Put a new black stripe and decal over the cab. I didn't take out some of the dents in the cab. I'm not a body guy. Just trying to do the best job I can on paint wise and get it back to looking sharp, or pretty good anyway. It's getting a little dusty as I'm climbing all over it, kind of putting stuff back on. So hopefully I'll get it all put back together and clean it up and get a good video and pictures of it. See, I got a little overspray on the paint right there. I did use case paint. I used the best primer that I could find at Napa. So hopefully it'll last for a few years. Put in LEDs on it all the way around. I've got new LED markers at the top, all four, and then I'm going to have new LEDs on the rear, as well as the front headlights and floodlights. Over here, I added in the aftermarket wider, deeper step, as well as the handrail, and I do have the shock for the door that I'm going to put that on as well. I just haven't had a chance to get to that yet. Putting on a Sandin air conditioning compressor today. I've run into a few issues. The belt, no matter how much I tighten up the original platform for it, and this is the new bracket they sent, mounting bracket, and then the new plate, or the original plate. I'm guessing that's how it's supposed to go together. Didn't come with any directions whatsoever, so I don't know. I'm just trying to wing it together. I've kind of asked around, called Abilene Machine, wasn't able to get a hold of the guy that I was dealing with on this, so hopefully he'll give me a call back tomorrow. One of the things I did notice right away, though, is the compressor pulley diameter on the new one is quite a bit smaller than the original style air conditioning compressor. I think that's a York, they call it. Anyway, I've got it all the way threaded in and slid all the way out, and I mean the belt's just still loose as shit. So I don't know. It's got to be that pulley diameter. I don't know if I got the wrong compressor, or if I need to change get a different belt. Came with this adapter on the end, and no, this is the original one here, so I guess I'm gonna have to come up with a different way to plug it in. The other issue I just kind of loosely threaded these things on here, but the old conversion valves, the 134 conversion valves, I'm not sure if I need a different adapter. I really wanted to go away from these. I hate having to screw with these valves, screwing them in and out and halfway and everything to recharge and sealing off. So I'm going to talk to them and see if I can get something more modern than these style. I absolutely hate charging this system. I'm trying to get these screwed in and out right, and every year I forget it, if it's all the way in or all the way out and halfway, and so forth. So anyway, that's what I'm working on, or was working on today. I kind of quit because I need some answers on some of this stuff, as well as the new receiver dryer they sent me. My old one is 2 males. This one is a male, and then this has a female end. So I don't know if I got the wrong dryer or what's going on here too, but there's several things I'm trying to get figured out. Anyway, I found out I've been getting a lot of good help from Triple R tractors. I'd recommend them for any kind of 86 and 88 kind of restoration projects. My hood decals that I'm getting from them are on back order, I guess because of this coronavirus stuff. I'm not sure if they're coming from China or what, but the decals are on like at least a 2-week back order. So I'm getting ready to start farming real soon here. I'd like to be working dirt tomorrow or the day after that. It's April the 6th today. Ground's ready to start being worked, so I need to start killing some weeds. I painted some of this stuff, finished up some of the painting today, finished up the hoods, sheet metal and stuff today. So I'm just waiting for some of it to dry before I put it back on. I also have some new heat shield tape that goes on the hood on the exhaust side. You can see it's still a little pitted up from the old one. I did try to sand it down the best I could and get it down to bare metal. I didn't bother using any body filler on that spot just because I was worried with the amount of heat that it may crack and pop and be worse than just taking it down to bare metal. I'm gonna have the decal over there anyway, so I tried to do a good job taking it down to bare metal, used a good amount of primer on it, and then 3 coats of paint. And then I've got some heat shield tape that I ordered off of Amazon that I'm going to put on the back side to hopefully reflect some of that heat off the exhaust. But just kind of finishing up painting little things. The black trim piece at the top, repainted that 2 days ago, put the new lights on. I think I need the turning signal switch for some reason. I'm not getting those flashers to work. Even my old ones, they never worked. So I'm thinking it must be the switch inside. Everything's making good connection. I follow the wires and everything to the switch, so it's got to be the switch. So yeah, that's it. Once I get a few little more things put on here, I'll get another video of it and hopefully get a chance to get it out, get it kind of cleaned up, all this dust off of it, and rewashed. Get a good picture and some videos of it before I get it out in the field and start getting it really dusty. So anyway, I think it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the paint. It's definitely not gonna, it's probably not to a lot of guys' standards and may not win any awards, but like I said, this is a working tractor. It still works anywhere from 500 to 600 acres a year. Pulls disc and field cultivator for me. The engine was overhauled 2 winters ago, and I had a new aftermarket TA put in it, a heavy-duty TA. So it should be ready to roll. It'll hopefully look good when I get all the new decals on it and everything. So anyway, post any comments you guys have in the comment section. I'll get another video of it whenever I get it all put back together, all the decals on, get it cleaned up again. Thanks.